Hey everyone, welcome to Conscious Creation with Rahjo. Your desires are guaranteed. Got it? Let's go. Let's discuss techniques in manifestation. Neville Goddard used scriptures to back up what he was saying. Today we'll cover over some of those scriptures that are some of the basis for manifestation techniques. I always start with writing down what I'm manifesting first. I've always found that when I'm working on goals, getting it on paper is really an important first step to hit a goal. It's impactful. So there is scripture that helps, that's more part of the mechanics of this as I see it. So an example is Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 2 and 3, where it says, "Write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets, so that a herald may run with it. For the revelation awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false, though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and not delay." Sounds like manifestation, doesn't it? That's because it is. It's because your desires are guaranteed, and writing your desires down and affirming for them is powerful. It's going to come, and just remember the words of Neville where he says, "Imagine whatever you desire, believe you will receive it, and go about your business in the world with patience and confidence, knowing your desire will erupt and become a reality." So again, in the passage in Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 2 and 3, it speaks of the end. The end, that's the key words here. Neville infers living in the end. So as far as the basis for robotic affirming, like what is robotic affirming? It's repetitively, thinking a thought, to impress your subconscious mind with it. If you're trying to manifest your SP, one of the affirmations that we covered in a previous video, I am in a loving, committed relationship with my SP. Like you could robotically affirm that over and over and over. And it's recommended if you're going to do, those types of routines, you should do it at least 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at noon, and 10 minutes at night, and then fall asleep in the wish fulfilled. The purpose of robotic affirming is, to help get you into the state. And if you have resistance, it can help break it down. So as far as the scriptural basis, following in the footsteps of Neville, the Apostle Paul, Romans chapter 12, verse 12, where the Apostle Paul was repetitive in prayer, continually, repetitively affirming in prayer towards what he was desiring. So, affirming in a repetitive nature can be kind of tiring. And with all the techniques, you just have to find the one that works the best for you. Robotic affirming, scripting, visualization. For me, visualization is the most effective for me. Falling asleep in the wish fulfilled and playfully pretend, as Neville Goddard says, create mental scenes of you being the version of you that has everything you desire. And honestly, for me, robotic affirming, can help with resistance. I've used it for a number of different purposes, and it does work. If there's something you're manifesting and you're feeling resistant or having trouble believing, you can affirm for it over and over to help you get into the state for that which you desire. All of the techniques work. In using scripting, it can be fun, if you're trying to revise something or you want to recreate someone to show up differently for you. It does work. These are all tools to help you get there and to get to that which you desire. And in The Power of Awareness, page 77, Neville says, "To pray means to give thanks for already having what you desire." Just like in the passage in Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 2 and 3, the revelation awaits an appointed time and speaks of the end. The key words, again, the end, like Neville infers, living in the end. So having that which you desire. But back to page 77 again. if it appears that people other than yourself in your world do not act towards you as you would like, is not due to reluctance on their part, but a lack of persistence in your assumptions of your life already being as you want it to be, your assumption to be effective. It cannot be a single isolated act. It must be a maintained attitude of the wish fulfilled. So you have to embody the state of having that which you desire. And as Neville says, you must first desire and then intend to succeed. So is everything that you're doing and you're thinking, is it getting you there for you to succeed? Are you keeping a good, clean mental diet and staying in your 4D and staying in your imagination to consciously create that which you desire? But I wanted to share some scriptures that back up the teachings. And when it comes to manifestation, another tool is subliminals. Those work too. You have to do them over and over, just like everything else. But Neville didn't have subliminals. He relied on visualization. And visualization, I rely on it heavily because it works best for me, being able to feel everything, because it's when you're giving yourself your desire, you're fulfilling yourself, and you're impressing your subconscious mind with it and having that which you desire, and you're at that moment sliding into the state. And it's so good. You're becoming the version of you that has what you desire, and that's our goal. And as far as manifestation techniques, you have to kind of find out what works best for you. Robotic affirmations will break down resistance. It'll work when you're manifesting your SP if you want to try it. All these tools will help you to get into the state of having your desire to impress your subconscious mind. Some may work better than others, but I just want to encourage you to try them and see what works best for you. Everything that you desire is within your grasp. And remember what Neville said. Again, imagine whatever you desire, believe you will receive it, and go about your business in the world with patience and confidence, knowing your desire will erupt and become reality. So I want to encourage you to continue to be persistent. Neville said, first desire and then believe that you will succeed, and you will. I'm with you all the way. I want to come on and encourage you and give you some scripture like Neville cites. And there's a whole lot of scripture that hasn't been said, but there's, basis in it. And everything that Neville says, he backs it up with scripture. And, guys, life is delicious and fun to consciously create that which you desire and create your world how you desire it. And it's so good. It's so good. And we just have to commit to the thoughts that map us and to get us dwelling in that state of the wish fulfilled. But try out the manifestation techniques and try to get into that state, and playfully pretend before you go to bed at night, 20 minutes before bed. I sit at the head of my bed in kind of an uncomfortable position, and I, loop what it is that I'm working on and imagine all the possible scenes. I engage all my senses, smell, sounds, and feel the environment and everything, and as though I'm walking around in it, and just to enjoy it. And I do that for 20 minutes and then get myself there and then fall asleep in the wish fulfilled. So, but I just wanted to encourage you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe if I've helped you. And if you have anything that you would like for me to cover, please comment down below. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.